and welcome to Slide to the Right, a weekly music review podcast where I listen to random artists and review songs I've never heard before. I'm your host, Esther T. Jones, and the way this works is that I pull up Spotify, Pandora, or YouTube, put in a song or an artist, and then slide to the right. The first unknown song that comes up is our lucky winner. Today we are on YouTube. I've decided to pick an anime song and see what unknown songs I find from there. I've picked Flow by Bluebird, which comes from the Naruto anime, and what I've done is go ahead and just switch on autoplay, so I'm gonna slide all the way to the right of the end of the song and let it go to the next one and see what I find. Autoplay has taken me to Kana Boom Silhouette. I'm assuming it's another anime song, so let's give it a listen. I'm really enjoying this song so far. It's got a lot of guitars in it. I'm not really hearing a lot of other instruments besides voice, guitar, and drums, but that really gives it that distinct Japanese anime sound. The music video is kind of fun too. It's a young man running through the rain. Seems to be a high school student of some sort with his backpack on, and he might be late for something. We're not really sure. And the singer is wearing some kind of hat on his head. I don't know if it's supposed to be a statement, because it kind of looks like a lampshade, or if it's like a traditional fishing hat with the point on top. So I don't know if it's kind of like a combination of that. That's probably a cultural thing that I'm missing, but it's an interesting stylistic choice for his music video here. The voice itself is not a voice that I find particularly interesting to listen to. It's a little high and kind of sounds a lot like many other voices I've heard on anime. He's not a bad singer, it's just not my preferred type of voice. I have no idea whatsoever what the lyrics are supposed to mean, and that's okay, because the music itself is entertaining enough that I can enjoy it without knowing what it means. I'm sure it's some kind of uplifting message, because I'm assuming it comes from an anime, and usually anime openings and closings have some kind of uplifting message, but I could be totally off the mark. I'll have to look it up and see later. Well, that was a song that I quite enjoyed. Not super memorable. I don't think I would listen to it again unless it happened to be on a playlist and came up, but it was entertaining and diverting for the 4 minutes that the song played, and the music video was kind of interesting to watch as well. That song was more in the rock genre, so we're going to continue that theme and pick another rock song. I'm thinking P.O.D's Goodbye For Now has been on my mind a lot recently, so we're going to start with that one, slide to the right, and see what we come up with. So the next song that comes up is another P.O.D song, Southtown. While I do know this artist, I have not listened to that song. I only know about 5 P.O.D songs, and they're pretty much all the mainstream popular ones, so it'll be interesting to listen to another one of their songs that maybe isn't as well known, definitely not known to me, and see my thoughts on it. Great song so far. It started out with some really soft guitar that was fun, and then just went into some rock music with those real heavy guitars that I just love. I am a huge rock music aficionado, so anything that has those heavy guitars, I'm down for it. The lyrics themselves seem very standard P.O.D, kind of generic to be honest, which is a little sad because I love some of the other songs that I do know by them, such as Goodbye For Now, which I found the song from, and Satellite, Alive, Youth of the Nation. This one just feels a little bit standard, like they just wanted to make a fun rock song, which that's totally cool, but it's not really that memorable. And you know me, I'm always on the hunt for a song that's going to be an earworm for days and days, and so far, this just ain't it. There was a cool little part in the bridge section with the music where there's some vocal effects going on between the voices and the guitar. Really neat layering. I'm enjoying that a lot. If it was with lyrics that were more interesting, I think I'd really dig this song. I find the music video really interesting because we have some really nice black and white shots, but they are interspersed with pictures and videos of the band and them kind of rocking out with people in the crowd, which I personally have never been a fan of music videos that just depict the band singing. I think it's just a little bit lazy when you show the band singing. I mean, of course you want to show the singer singing, but if there's a reason you can make for it that's like a little story that you're telling, I'm going to enjoy it a lot more. And again, there's nothing wrong with having that type of music video. It's very standard, but for me, I like a little bit more creativity, a little bit more originality, and I like music videos that are visually appealing or tell a really interesting story. Well, that's it for today's Slide to the Right. I'll catch you next week with another unknown song that we are going to review. Until then, keep your listening ears on. You might just find your next favorite song. Until then, ETJ out.